Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. I'm here to do the North Node in Aries collective energy reading. So if you have your North Node in Aries, this is for you. So also with any readings, mine or anyone else's, if you're ever really truly called to watch it, it does have a message for you. So if you do not have, so if you've come upon my channel and you don't technically have a North Node Aries, there could be something here. And then go watch yours. All right, so welcome if you are new, and if you are returning, thank you again for coming back. I have, in order to try to make these readings a lot faster, I have pulled some cards to set the foundation, kind of get the vibe of this, and then we'll go ahead and clarify together. So, what else? Okay, so North Node Aries. I think right now you are definitely needing to fulfill whatever passion or whatever you've got your mind locked and loaded on. It's like it's time now to put it in action. And I know that sounds easy peasy, no big deal, but sometimes it isn't. Like, you have a plan, you have an idea, but implementing it is a whole nother feat, right? But so this one card says, as I maintain a detailed vision of what I desire, I become one with my desires. And this is the Sweet Ass Affirmations Oracle. And it says, by creating a vision, you set a focus for where you're heading in life. If you follow the direction of your vision, you will create the life of your dreams. If you fail to create your own vision, others will make it for you by placing ads, commercials, billboards, religions, politics, traditions, and spray tan machines around you. Do yourself a solid and define your future without outside influences. Believe, take relevant actions, and your vision will become your reality. I know that hit hard for some of you. And then we've got the Uranus constellation here, and the meaning is passion, indulgence, sexuality. Very masculine energy, right? I mean, this is like, this person, I mean, this almost looks like emperor energy, where it's just like focused. But I feel like with all the hair flying around and there's fluidity here. Sorry, my chair squeaks. And that's necessary for whatever this is, right? You can't just be so regimented in knowing that it has to look a certain way. So there is some sort of touching on that. And then we've got the Ansuz ruin that came out for you. And this ruin indicates signs that lead to making the right decisions. Did I have my finger in the way? Sorry. I love this for you. I think all three of these are just such a powerful mix that it's like you're just set up right now to complement. That wasn't the word I was trying to say. What was the word? It just literally escaped me. Confidently take action. And if you are a North Node Aries, that is going to be your destiny, is believing in something that you want, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac itself, and actually being bold to take forth any action to get what you want. That is your destiny. That's your path. Whatever you're going after, I don't know. But the simple fact of doing something for yourself without outside influences is your destiny. And I love how your card foundation already is just point blank, no questions asked, explaining exactly what your North Node is. It's a double confirmation. So, all right, let's get some, and this was the Cosmos Oracle, and this is the Cosmos Tarot. So I'm going to clarify with this. All right, what does North Node Aries need to know further on this destined path? What can help them understand where they are, what to do, the outcome? Or clarify any questions that they have. We got the Sagitta and Indus constellation, and it's warrior spirit, determination, virtue. I mean, you have so much power. I just heard the word discipline as well, which, I mean, anything that needs to be accomplished has to have discipline, right? So, but warrior spirit, sorry, I'm moving all around. The warrior spirit. I want you to do this right now. I need you to imagine yourself and however your warrior spirit is calling you. Do you have a headdress? Do you just have a headband? Does that headband or headdress have flowers? Does it have feathers? Does it have crystals? Does it have thorns? Like, then go from there. Like, what is your armor? Is it bold, vulnerable, like bare-chested? Is it, you know, like very thin so that you can move well? Is it a shield of metal? Is it like, do you have like warrior, like tattoos, but maybe not tattoos that's permanent, but do you have something that aligns somewhere on you that is like battle, you know, what is the word for it? Like, that inspires you when you go to battle, that you see and you go, oh, you know, like, I want you to sit down, even if you have to come back to this or you do it later on. I think that this is a very big thing for you to imagine your warrior spirit externally. That way you can start cultivating what that looks like internally. And if you've already done it internally, you know your warrior spirit, the ins and the outs of like what you battle for, what you will fight for, how you, retrieve and don't fight for. Because you know you have boundaries and you can't win every battle. You got to win the ones you know you have a shot at. If you've already done that internally, then feel it externally. As I maintain a detailed vision of what I desire, I become one with my desires. Again, North Node Aries is all about finding that true self inside of you and putting it out there. Maybe not as bold as Leo energy, right? But you don't second guess and you don't compromise yourself in a situation with people, places, things, right? And then we got 9 of air. Oh, I'm sorry. This was 6 of fire. 6 of fire. That is victory, success, being recognized for that success. And then we've got 9 of air, secret dealings, rumors, provocation. So 9 of swords. I'm going to say this, you're the only one in your way. I love you, but you are the only one in your way. You and your thought processes of all the things that, you know, hinder you, bring hesitation to your path. It's the only, like, that's the only thing I see as a conflict here. I will say this. Why? Take note here that this is like clearly like a wolf or a coyote or something of that nature, and he's getting electrocuted by sheer power, and he's turning into more of a human being like creature, like a wolf man, right? Or is it the other way around? He is going from this to his, you know, well, let's say this. With werewolves, what is their true nature? Is it the human being or is it the wolf? Right? Like if you were to say, I almost said he's going into his true nature. But then I thought, that's silly, because in a werewolf, it's both. They are navigating both types of roles. And they're meant to. Otherwise, they would just be a wolf, or they would just be a human. So I think that there is something here regarding like knowing you have dual purposes. You don't have to be just A or just B. And whatever the situation you're dealing with right now, I think that's a key and pivotal thing here for you to know. One last card. Thank you for watching, by the way. Definitely, if you are feeling my vibe, I would truly appreciate that little like. That's too many cards. I want one card, please. Maybe there's not another card that needs to come. Thank you. All right. And they said, nope, we're going to make it a surprise. What is it? Acknowledgement, devotion, modesty. These are two quite opposite dogs, if you will, or from a dog family, right? One looks like it's fighting for its life, and the other one looks like it's a cartoon and just like having fun, being silly, right? And that one fell over here with it saying, follow your passion, right? Follow what calls you, what gets you ramped up. What are you loyal to as well? There's something about that, because all this dog energy. And this person right here, they definitely look like they are loyal to something. Loyal to themselves, their plan, their passions. So, okay, a couple more. Let's do this. What more can North Node Aries? I mean, I think your reading is pretty wrapped up. It came as fast as it could come. It's so clear as day. But I'm gonna just get these cards and we'll lay this energy to rest so that you can start focusing on what you're gonna do. It says, don't go breaking my heart. Illusion, confusion, emotional, intuitively guided. And say anything, and homestead. I love this, guys. I think it just reiterates, you've got to say what's inside. Look at that cow. All those things inside, right? Say anything. And I really feel like something might have been the cause of your like fear of some sort. And fear looks like a lot of things, guys. It can look like inaction. It can look like reaction. But I feel like you're emotionally, we got the 9 of Swords and the same card that is all about like kind of illusion, confusion. Like you're not really seeing the full picture. You're only looking at it from one type of lens. And it's the Moon card, where it's like, it's all, you know, when it's a new moon, everything's a little murky, but it has cycles. And when it's a full moon, you see your path in the dark quite well. Don't let something, and I'm getting from this, don't let something that happened that hurt you, maybe your self-esteem, maybe your pride, your heart, just, you know, don't let something that hurts you when it was in like some sort of, in one of those cycles, right? Whether the new moon or the full moon energy, where it's like, because what I'm trying to get at, oh, thank you for this. Even if it's a full moon and you can see your way, it causes and casts shadows. So even though you can see where, if you're walking on a moonlit night, sure, you can see exactly where you're stepping your feet, a lot more so than a new moon where it's dark. But when it's kind of lit up, you start seeing shadows and start thinking something's there. When in the new moon, you don't know. There's zero way of knowing. But you can see like a mailbox look like something that, you know, a person. And so you're like, oh my God, I'm coming upon something that looks kind of scary. But once you get up to it, you realize, no, that was just a shadow. Or I'm not seeing it the right way, right? So don't let something that happened to your heart, consciously or unconsciously, subconsciously I meant, because of shadows or something that, you know, wasn't really the way it was. Don't let it hold you back. So, okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your time and for you know, us sharing energy together. If you wouldn't mind, if you would please do a free like, that would be helpful for this free reading. And I hope that you have gotten some clarity, some guidance, some sort of something that can help you on your path. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.